Welcome everyone to Tabletop Baseball, the horse racing edition. Gonna get things started here in just a minute. We've got to wait for people to show up. So, it's gonna be a 7 furlong race today. And we have some standings, which I'll get to in just a minute. And I need to, for some reason, Fan-O-Matic is here. I assume you're wanting to race Fan-O-Matic. Stratomatic Delaware's here. And you're gonna race. All right. You can do it. I'll put SOD for Stratomatic Delaware. I'll go over some things here in just a minute when we get some more people here. If you want to play, if you want to race a horse, say I'm in. It's going to be 7 furlongs. They're all going to be 3-year-olds. I've kind of reduced it to that many horses. They'll all be 3-year-olds, the same age group. Alex says hi. Well, hello, Alex. Does Alex want to play? Probably not. He's probably not going to have enough attention span to play. Mark Russell's in. All right. Ken Castro. Steve Ryan's in. Ken Castro, are you playing? Are you in? Okay, Ken Castro. So we've got 6 so far. We've got 4 more slots. 6 counting myself because I am playing. Don't you worry. Now the returning racers from last week will be determined by their finish of how they finished last week. And so any newcomers will start on the outside of those returners. So we've got Ken Castro, Stratomatic Delaware, who was here first. 2 new guys. So you guys will be kind of on the outside. But like I said, it's going to be 7 furlongs. We'll go down this back stretch around the corner and then about 2/3 of the way down on the next side, or the other side of the track to the finish line. So a little bit shorter race. Al Red Sox fan, I know you're in. So we've got 7. That's 3 more. 3 more spots. Let's see. I could start picking out horses. I think we'll do that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should wait. We've got 5 more guys that were in the race last week that are not here. Let's see. How do I want to do it? Yes, check out Stratomatic Delaware. He's got his channel going again. It's good to see that. Of course, Al Red Sox fan has his channel, his PC stuff. Very nice channel there he's got going. A lot of different PC games to check out. Who else? Anybody else want to play? If you want to play, say I'm in. We got at least 8 people watching. We need 3 more. 3 more spots. I'm pretty sure Pete wants to play, but he's probably might be busy. And D. Scott Howard, he probably wants to play too, but he won last week. He was the winner. This is the order of finish from last week. And you get points, John S. Are you in? Where'd I put my paper at? John S. John S., you want to play? Okay, John S. is in. 2 spots left. If you want to play, just type in I'm in. And we'll pick out a horse for you. I'll just go a couple more minutes. 3 minutes. 3 more minutes. That's what we'll go. Three more minutes. We'll get started. Actually, less than that now. It's about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So far, let's see. Our Red Sox fan is going to be in lane 1 so far. Unless Jonathan Vanderzeel shows up. Which I doubt he will. Okay, David Moore's not here. I'll be in lane 2. As of now. Steve Ryan will be in 3. Mark Russell in 4. Phanomatic in 5. Stratomatic Delaware in 6. Ken Castro in 7. John S. in 8. That's the way it looks so far. Pan over a little bit. One minute and 15 seconds. We're going to start. David Moore, in the nick of time. Let's see, David Moore is going to be right in lane 2. Okay, so that'll move everybody up there, including me. David Moore's in lane 2 now. And we've got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Be thinking about what color you want. Put the colors up here. A little bit earlier. I think I started about 1 last week. I'm not sure. Maybe a little earlier. All right, we are about 5 seconds, and we're going to get started here. Now, since John S. is on the outside lane, Would Facebook Live have chat and less lag? I don't know. I never get a good picture with Facebook for some reason. Okay, John S., we're going to pick your horse first. And what color do you want, John S.? We're going to just pick a horse here. Is that 2? That's 1. Let's see. I don't even know how to say that. How do you say that? Parafatement. 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 We're in, so 9 people in. No, parfatement. Parfatement? So parfatement is a 17, because we're going to be playing on a fast track again. Parfaiment. Thank you, Ken Castro. Parfaiment. That's John S. Okay, 17 is column 3. And what color? Blue. Okay, blue. John S. is the blue. Next up, Ken Castro, picking out of the middle. Somewhere. Fast Passage. I can say that one. Fast Passage is a 17. So again, column 3 for Ken Castro. What color? For Ken Castro, yellow. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Stratomatic Delaware is up. Stratomatic Delaware is going to be Playfellow. And that is, Playfellow is a 20. Stratomatic Delaware, and 20 is column 2. Ken Castro's green. It's not the best looking green there is, but black, and is that orange? Yes, there's a black and orange or a regular black. Either one. So you want the black and orange? All right, next up is Phanomatic. Phanomatic is going to be General Practitioner. General Practitioner. I don't think I can fit all that in there, but he is a 16. 16 is going to be column 3. Black. Mark Russell is next. Pick one near the bottom there. Let's see. This. It's not disputed, it's deputed testimony. Deputed testimony. He's a 20. Solid red for Mark Russell. Oh, solid red. So a 20 is column 2. So Steve Ryan is up. Steve Ryan. Sticking together there. Let's see. Bounding Basquet. Bounding Basquet is an 18. That's going to be column 2. Just barely. So, yellow, okay. Sticking with the yellow, and then now it's my horse. Let's just pull one out. Sloopy. That's who I was last week. I guess I'll stick with it again. What are the odds on that? You guys are going to accuse me of cheating. 21. Steve Ryan is yellow. I'll be the same thing, green and white, white and green. Sloopy is a 21. That's a column 2. Nobody's in column 1 yet. Hang on, Sloopy. I know that's. All right, David Moore. David Moore. Tolomeo. Tolomeo is a 21. So that's column 2 also. And color. Larry Rice, you can get in. You'll be on the outside lane. So, David Moore, what color would you like? Got red and white and just solid white. Okay. Al Red Sox fan on the inside lane. Let's see what we get for Al Red Sox fan. Marfa. Oh, man. I think Marfa was in the race last week. Marfa. 16. So 16 is column 3. Purple. Larry Rice is in. Okay, you're in lane 10. Let me write you down here. All right, lane 10. This is Larry Rice's horse. My Habitoni. My Habitoni. My Habitoni. 20. So 20 is column 2. Nobody in column 1. Not one horse. Let's see. Larry Rice out there. Column Now remember, you want to be on those inside 3 lanes when you come to a corner. Otherwise, you're in a world of hurt. Well, not necessarily, but it's not going to help. So here we go. Marfa for Al Red Sox fan. And he's column 3. And we're off. 26. A 26 is a 10 in column 3 is 8.6. 8.6. Yeah, I would agree with the strange horse names. So you want to just go straight ahead 8? Al Red Sox fan? You want to move over 1? Inside lane 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been doing a lot of thinking about that inside lane and some strategy. I'm not going to share it though, in case I ever get it. Tolomeo. 43, 7. And Tolomeo's a column 2, right? Where are we at? Column 2. 43 is a 7. 7, column 2. 8.8. So David Moore. Eight puts you right there with 8.8 left over. Now it's my turn, Sloopy. 22. 22 is a 2. Column 2. 9.3. 9.3. I think I'm going to go 8. That leaves me 1.3 left over. Excuse me. Steve Ryan, Bounding Basquet. 32-13. Struck him out now. Column 2 and a 13. 8.2. For Steve Ryan, 8.2. Mark Russell's up next. 8 puts you right there. Straight ahead, all 8. Okay? So 0.2 left over. Deputed testimony. Mark Russell, 56, is an 11. 11 in column 2 is an 8.4. So 8's going to put you there. 7 there. Phantomatic's up next. Straight ahead 8. All right. 0.4 left. General Practitioner. Phantomatic. 43. A 10. And that's column 3 and a 10. 8.4. .4 for Phantomatic. That's going to put you there, or you can stop short, save a little bit, move inside, whatever. That's as far as you can go forward, obviously. 7 to there. Seven and down 1 lane, okay. Let's see, from you're in lane 7, or you were in lane 6, so 1.5 tenths, 0.1.5 tenths. So you had 8.4. I gotta get some scratch paper. Oh. Minus 1. 1.7.5 is what I come up with. 1.7.5 left. Stratomatic Delaware Playfellow 61 is a 5. Column 2 and a 5. 9. 9 spaces for Stratomatic Delaware. 9 will put you here. Wait a minute, how did I get 1.7? No, it's 1.25. That should be 1.25 for Stratomatic. Or Phanomatic. Sorry, Phanomatic. 1.25. Or 1.2.5. Straight ahead 9. It's going to put you right there. And that was an even 9, right? Yep. So you've got 0 left over. There's Ken Castro. 44. 44 is a 3. Column 3. 9.1 for Ken Castro. 9.1. Don't have to use everything. You can save up. So obviously 9 is going to put you right here. Stratomatic Delaware is right there, actually. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, I was moving you closer to... You can't move in unless you want to. Straight ahead 9. Okay, you gotcha. 0.1 left over for Ken Castro. Parfait, John S. And that's a 32. 16. Column 3. 7.8. Parfait, 7.8. $7.8 for John S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put you right there. Which is as far forward as you can go. Now you can move in, or you could stop here and move in even more and save up some. So John S., what you got? You going 7? All 7, or are you going to move in? Four, and then move in 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from lane 9, it's 1. And then 1, 2, 3 tenths. 4 and 3 tenths. $3.5 left over. $3.5 left over is what I have. Marfa, Larry Rice. Marfa 26 is a 10. Column 2. 8.5. $8.5 for Larry Rice. So, Parfait kind of stumbled out of the gate there. Oh yeah, you have... What did I do there? I skip over it? My Habitoni. You're right. What was the roll? Shoot, now I can't remember what the roll was. It was a 10. It was a... Where's the 10 at? Was it a 26? 26, okay, so you got a 6. So a 6 on column 2 is an 8.9. So bumped you up 4/10. 8.9. Card must have stuck together there. 8.9 for Larry Rice. Eight's going to put you right there. Sorry, Jason Kunkel. Do you follow me on Twitter? Because I put it out. I put a tweet out. And I put it on the Facebook page. See that little bell up in the right-hand corner if you're on a PC? If you click on that bell, make sure that bell's turned on. So Larry Rice has an 8.9 trying to figure out here. Oh, you're not a Twitter guy? Are you on the Facebook page? Tabletop Baseball Facebook group page? 6 straight, then 3 in. 1. I think I was supposed to be starting back here. I think we screwed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3. 6.3. I'm going to have to move everybody back one space. So 0.6 and then 2.6 left over. Because we were started in front of the line there. So everybody's going to move back one space. No big deal. There we go. All right. Let's see. Stratomatic Delaware. Let's see. Marfa is purple. Okay. But it's not Al Red Sox fan. It is Stratomatic Delaware is up. Payfellow. Payfellow and then Fast Passage. So Stratomatic Delaware is in the lead. 42. 42 is an 8. And on column 2, 8. 8.6, second furlong. So 8.6 for Stratomatic Delaware. 8.6, yeah, that was a false start. That's for sure. Straight 8 and in 1. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from lane 7 in 1 is 0.1.5. So you've got 0.4.5 tenths left. All right, Ken Castro, Fast Passage. 51's a 5. Column 3 and a 5. 8.8. So you got 8.9 to use up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.9 for Ken Castro. Eight and in 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in 1. So that's 0.7 and a half, or yeah, 0.7 and a half tenths. Now it is Al Red Sox fan and Marfa. 66, a 1. And Marfa is what? Column 3, and a 1 is a 9.2. 9.2 for Marfa plus your 0.6. 9.8. Al Red Sox fan with a 9.8. Cha-ching! You're right on the money there. 9 on the inside. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now Al Red Sox fan is in the lead. Now white is David Tolomeo. 53. A 7. Tolomeo is column 2. And a 7 is an 8.7. Plus your 0.8, 9.5. So 9.5. Yeah, I got the Harry Carey tongue, no joke. Some of these horses, like we were saying earlier, some of these some weird names here. Last week was pretty easy. Tolomeo. So David Moore, you've got 9.5 to deal with. 9 will put you even with Al Red Sox fan. Right there. Or do you want to stop short? Or what? Oh, 9 forward. Okay. I'm behind the times, I guess. 0.5 left over. Sloopy. And that'll be me. 61 is a 5. Column 2, a 5, 8.9, plus 1.3, 9.2. Wait a minute, 8.9, 9.9, 8.9, 9.9, 10.2. So 10.2. Let's see, 9 puts me there. I think I'm gonna stick with 9. Yeah, let's stick with 9. Leaves me 1.2 left. Bounding Basquet, Steve Ryan. 63, a 9. Column 2. And a 9 is an 8.5. So 8.7 total. For Bounding Basquet, 8.7. Yeah, 10.2 left, or is what I had, yep. So Steve Ryan, 8.7. Interesting here. Steve Ryan, straight ahead, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.7 left over. Mark Russell, deputed testimony, 33 is a 2. Column 2, and a 2 is a 9.2 plus 0.4 is a 9.6. 9.6 for Mark Russell. The red right there, 9.6. Nine and one lane in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then from lane 5 in. From lane 5 in is 2/10. So 9.2, you got 0.4 left. So now we have Fanomatic. Why did I put Fanomatic general practitioner? $46, and that's a 12. Column 3, and a 12 is 8.1, 9.3 and a half. Total 9.3 and a half for Fan-O-Matic. Nine's going to put you right there next to Steve. Eight and down 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from lane 5, it's 2/10. 8.4. So that's going to leave you with 0.9 and a half. This is what I come up with, 0.9 and a half tenths. If you come up with something different, let me know. So red is Larry Rice. Wait a minute. What in the world? Where'd my little white dot go that I had on the red one? Or on this red one? There should have been a white dot on there. What happened? So Larry Rice is red and white. I think the white dot fell off. Okay. My Habitoni. 22, and that's a 2. Column 2 and a 2. 9.2. So 9.2. 10, 11.8. 11.8 for Larry Rice. Is what I got. 11.8. Nine and in 2. 9 from lane 7. 9.3. So that's 2.5. So 2.5 left. Now we've got John S. It's not Payfellow. It's Parfait. Parfait 64 is an 18. 18 column 3. That's going to be interesting. 7.5. So 11. Plus your 3.5 left over, you've got 11. For Parfait, 11. John S. 11. 11 puts you right there. So 9 and then 2, or 2, 9, whatever, whichever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from lane 6, and then down 2, so 6.3. So that's going to leave you with 4.7. 4.7 left for Parfait. Okay, now we have, let's see, Marfa is in the lead. Al Red Sox fan. Let's move this down a little bit. $33, a 2. Column 3 and a 2. 9.0. So 9.8. 9.8 again. That's what you had last time. Yeah, sorry, Pete. I was hoping you'd get here, but it's the way it works. Sorry about that. Nine on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0.8 left over. Now it's David Moore, Tolomeo. $56 is a 20. Column 2 and a 20. 7.3. 7.8 total for David Moore, and Tolomeo 7.8. Straight ahead 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0.8 left over. Now it's Sloopy. Moi 41 is a 5. Column 2 and a 5. 8.8. 9.8. 10. 10 even. I had 1.2 left over. So 10 even. 6. I think I'm going to go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go and 1. Now I'm just going to go 8. That'll leave me 2. 2 even. I think that might be wasting some tenths there if I move in. Red is Mark Russell. Deputed testimony. Well, let me put it like that. Deputed testimony. 25. 25 is a 5. Column 2. We're in the third furlong. 8.8. 8.8 for Mark Russell plus your 0.4. 9.2. 9.2. Mark Russell. Head 9. So 0.2 left over. Now we have Stratomatic Delaware, and that is Playfellow. I about knocked you over there. 43 is a 9. Column 2 and a 9. Third furlong is 8.4. 8.4, so 8.8 and a half. 8.8 and a half. Stratomatic Delaware. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. And then N2 from lane 6. So that's going to be 8.3 total. So it leaves you 5.5 and a half left. Ken Castro, Fast Passage. An 11 for Ken Castro, that's a 2. Column 3 and a 2. 9 even. So 9.7 and a half for Ken Castro. 9.7 and a half for Ken Castro. 9.7 and a half. Nine puts you right here out front. Seven straight, 3 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from lane 7 and 3 in, there's 1, 2, 3. So that's 3, 4 and a half, 7.4 and a half tenths. $7.4 and a half tenths is going to leave you with 2.3. 2.3 left for Ken Castro. Now it is Steve Ryan, Bounding Basquet. 51's a 4. And column 2 and a 4. 8.9. 9.6. 8.7 left over. 9.6 for Steve Ryan. Let's see here. Seven to right there is 7. But you've got 9.6. I like to go straight first, but down 1, straight ahead 9. Okay? So lane 4 is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8's as far as you go. That'd be 8.2 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8.2. That leaves you 1.4. 1.4. We got black up next. That is Fan-O-Matic. General Practitioner. 43. 10. Column 3 and a 10. 8.2. Plus your 0.9.5. 9.1.5. So 9.1.5 Fan-O-Matic. Eight to right there. Straight ahead 8. So 8 to there, and then from lane 3, it's going to cost you 5/10. 2.5, 2.5, 5. So 8.5. That leaves you 6.5. Is that what you come up with, Fan-O-Matic? 6.5, 0.6.5 left. So Larry Rice is up. My Habatoni. 32, a 12. Column 2 and a 12. 8.1. 10.6 for Larry Rice. 10.6. Now, if you haven't played before, you definitely want to be on those inside 3 lanes, because this will cost you 1.5 points for every space if you're out here. As you can see right here, these are all 1, just like normal. Out here it gets more expensive. 7 and then N2. 7 and then N2. So from lane 5, 7.4. So that's 3.2. 3.2 left over. John S. Parfait. Whoa. I think you were right there. Another 32. 16. Parfait. Column 3 and a 16. 7.6. Not a good roll. 7.6, 11.8, 7. Oh, no, wait a minute. 7. 8.6. Is that 12.3? 4.7 left over, and you had 7.6. 12.3. 12.3 for John S. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to right there. And then it's decision time. If you even want to go 9, you might not want to go 9. Parfait, John S. I'm showing you with 12.3 to use. 9 to there. Nine and then down 2. So lane 4. So 9.4. 9.4. That's going to leave you with 2.9. Is that right? I'll make sure I'm right here. 2.9, yep. 2.9. Now we're getting to the turn here. Let's move down. Try to get everything in there. We have Al Red Sox fan Marfa. .56 is a 12. Column 3 and a 12. 7.9. 7.9.8. 8.7 for Marfa and Al Red Sox fan. 8.7. Mark Russell's up next. Deputed testimony. Stay on the inside. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaves you 0.7 left over. Deputed testimony, Mark Russell. 14. 14's a 10. Column 2. And a 10. 8.2 in the fourth furlong. 8.2. So 8.4 total. You had 2 left over. .4. Straight ahead 8, down 1. Okay, down 1. From 4 in is 2/2. So 8.2. Leaves you 2/10. 2/10 left. Sloopy. 62 is a 6. Column 2 and a 6. 8.6. Plus 2 left over. 10.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then lane 3 in is, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stay right there, 8. 2.6 left over for Sloopy. Now we've got Stratomatic Delaware, black and orange. Playfellow. Oh, 65 is a 4. Playfellow is column 2 and a 4. 8.8. 9.3 and a half. 9.3 and a half. For Stratomatic Delaware, 9.3 and a half. Okay, from lane 4 is, so you want to go in, down 2, that's 4/10. $9.4. Well, you can't. You've got 9.3 and a half. That would be 9.4 right there. You're 0.5 short. You can stop here. That'd be 8.4. Wait a minute. Were you in lane 4 to start with? I think you were, right? So you moved into 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. So you're in lane 4. That's 2/10. 4/10. That'd be 9.4, and you've got, okay, 8 is good, 8.4. So that's going to leave you, I think, 0.8 and a half. 9.3 and a half minus 8.4. 0.9 and a half. That's what I show, 0.9 and a half. So white is up next. That is David Moore with Tolomeo and a 12, an 11. Column 2 and 11. 8.1 plus your 0.8. 8.9. 0.9, 8 and a half. Yeah, I know. 12, sorry. I got 0.9 and a half Delaware, Stratomatic Delaware. You had 9.3 and a half minus 8.4. All right, so David Moore, 8.9, 6, 7, 8 to right there. 8 to right there for David Moore. Tolomeo. Next up is Steve Ryan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves you 0.9 left over. Steve Ryan. Bounding basket 53. A 9. Column 2 and a 9. 8.3. 9.7 total. 9.7 for Steve Ryan. 8 to right there. Steve Ryan, you got 8 straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that leaves you 1.7 left over. Now it's Ken Castro, fast passage. 63 is a 9. 9 on column 3. Column 3 and a 9. 8.2. 11.5. I got you with 11.5, Ken Castro. Jerry Lewis passed away. 11.5. Well, no, that'd be 1.5 each. You need to move down here. From lane 4 in, it's 2/10. Every move in, 2/10. You got 11.5. Okay, so there's 2/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.2. So that's 0.3 and then 4. 4.3 left over for Ken Castro. Black is next. Fan-O-Matic. General Practitioner. And a 42 is an 8. 8 column 3 and an 8. 8.3. 8.3, and that's 8.9 and a half. 8.9 and a half for Fan-O-Matic. Larry Rice is up next. So 0.9 and a half. My Habatoni. Larry Rice. 25 is a 5. Column 2. Column 2 and a 5. 8.7. 11.9. 11.9 for Larry Rice. My Habatoni. 11.9. That's going to put you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And column 3, or lane 3, 2.5 tenths, 0.2.5 tenths for every space in. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. 7.2 and a half. 8.2 and a half. So that leaves you with 8.2 and a half. Why can I not figure that? So you got 6, 3.6 and a half. $3.6 and a half. Is that all right, Larry? Last but not least is John S. And I already had the horse up. Parfait. Oh, 12s, 14. Column 3. And a 14. 7.7. Plus your 2.9. 7.7. 10.6. 10.6 for Parfait and John S. 10.6. 8 put you right there. John S. 10.6. 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2.6 left over, and now we're back around to our Red Sox fan. Try to get everything in here. It's a tight-knit bunch coming around the corner. 45 is a 4. Column 3. Column 3 and a 4. Fifth furlong. 8.6. Plus your 0.7, 9.3. So 9.3 for our Red Sox fan. That leaves you with 0.3 left over. Barely get you in there. Corners are tough. They're a little tough to get in there without backing my camera out, which is not going to happen. The Puted Testimony. Mark Russell. 33's a 2. Column 2. And a 2. 8.9. 9.1. You had 0.2 left over. So 9.1 for Mark Russell. Let's see, I can move. Maybe if I move this out a little bit and pan back. Straight ahead 8. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8. That leaves you 1.1. We got Playfellow, Stratomatic Delaware. 36 is a 7. column 2, and a 7. 8.4. 8.4, and then 9.9 and a half. 9.3 and a half. Wait a minute. Is that right? 8.4. 7. Yeah. I think that's right. 9.3 and a half. Straight ahead 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 0.3 and a half left. Now it's Sloopy. 36, 11. Column 2 and an 11. Fifth furlong is 8. 8 even. Plus 2.6, 10.6. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to go 8. So 2.6 left over again. Now we have white. That is Tolomeo. David Moore, 0.9 left from the previous turn. 52 is a 6. 6 and a column 2. 8.5 plus your 0.9. 9.4. 9.4 for David Moore. That rhymes. 9.4 for David Moore. Nine tucks you right in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now it's Steve Ryan. 21, 5, and column 2, and a 5. 8.6. 8.6, 9.6, plus 10.3. 1.7 left over. 8.6 and 1.7 is 10.3 for Steve Ryan. And then we got black up next. That's Phanomatic, the general practitioner. So Steve Ryan's got 10.3 to play with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to right there. Straight ahead 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2.3 left over. Very nice. General practitioner. Phanomatic. Looking for some doubles here. 45. Maybe walked him. I don't know. 45 is a 4. And column 3 and a 4. 8.6. Plus your 0.9 and a half. 8.6. 10.5 and a half. Would have been 9.5 and a half. Is that right? Yeah, 9.5 and a half. Phantomatic general practitioner, right? So straight ahead 9. So that leaves you 0.5 and a half. I think I had you with 0.9 or 9 and a half. 9.5 and a half. Sorry. You had 0.9 and a half left. Yeah. So you've got 0.5 and a half left. Now it is Larry Rice. Red and white. That's my Habatoni. Oh, did you see that? That one hit that one, the other one, and flipped it to a 6. 66 is a 1. And column 2 and a 1. 9. 9 even. So 9, 10, 11, 12. 0.6 and a half. 12.6 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, so that leaves you with 3.6 and a half. That's what you started with last time. So Ken Castro, Fast Passage. 22 is a 3. Column 3 and a 3. 8.7. 8.7 plus your point or 4.3. That's 13. Even. 4.3 plus 8.7. 13 even. Yep, 3.6 and a half. That's what I've got. 13 for Ken Castro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight ahead 8. That leaves you with 5 left over. He's got something coming down around that corner for the final stretch. Parfait, John S. 53 is a 9. Parfait 3, a 9, column 3. 8.1 plus your 2.6, 10.7. 10.7 for John S. 10.7 for Parfait. 9 puts you right there. Nine to right there. Straight ahead 9. That leaves you with 1.7 left over. And so now let's readjust here a little bit. Let's Come out even farther here. All right, Al Red Sox fan, Marfia. 45. Had a lot of 45s, it seems like. Column 3. 45 is a 4. Column 3. We're in number 6 now. 6 furlong, 8.5. 8.8 total. I know the inside lane's kind of like, what do you do? Do you just keep going straight? I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough decision. That's probably the hardest lane to figure out, is the inside lane. I think I've got something I would like to try sometime, but we'll see. I might do that on my own. 0.8 left over. So next up is Stratomatic Delaware. And that is Playfellow. I'll knock the horses over. Another 45. Another 4. Column 2 and a 4. .6. So 8.9 and a half. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough lane. You're kind of, this person in the inside lane, in my opinion, dictates the race a little bit. Do you want to use up every single point every single time and force everybody to try to keep up? Or, there's some other things you can factor in. Straight ahead 8, out 1. 6, 7, 8. And then out 1 is going to be 0.1 and a half. 8.1 and a half. So that leaves you with 0.8. 0.8 left over is what I show you with Stratomatic Delaware. 0.8. Okay, red. Deputed testimony. 56. 56 and 11. Column 2 and 11. 7.9. Plus your 1.1. That is a 9. 7.9 plus 1.1 is 9 even. Right, Ken, that's part of one of the things I was thinking about, definitely. So, Mark Russell, you've got 9, straight up 9 points. 7 to there. Seven to there. Moving in from lane 3 is 0.2 tenths. If you want to move in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0.2 8.2. .7.5 left, if I factor that correctly. White, David Moore, Tolomeo. Tolomeo and Sloopy kind of trading spaces back and forth. Another 45. 4. Column 2 and a 4. 8.6. 8.6. Plus your .4 is a 9. You got 9 even. David Moore. 9 even. 8. 8 to right there. Okay, moving forward 8. We're only going 7 furlongs, so we've only got 1 left. Now me, Sloopy. 33, I got lucky. 2. Column 2 and a 2. Column 2 and a 2. 8.8. 8.8 plus 2.6. 11.4. 11.4 is what I come up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point 1.5, 9, 10, 11. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point 1.5. 9, 10. Do I leave some or do I use it all up? 11. 11.2.5. Man, I don't know. I think I'm going to stave up 1. 10.2.5. That leaves me 11.4 minus 10.2.5. 1.1.5. No, 2.5. No, 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. 1.1.5 left over. All right, black. Let it rip. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Black is up. That is Fan-O-Matic, General Practitioner. 11. That's an 11. That's a 2. Column 3 and a 2. 8.7. 9.2.5. Straight ahead 9. So 0.2.5 left. Now we have red and white. That's Larry Rice, My Habitoni. We got 3.6.5 left. Oh, 32, a 12. Column 2 and a 12. 7.8 plus 3.6.5. Ooh, let's see. 7.8. 11.4 and a half. 11.4 and a half. 11.4 and a half for my Habatoni. Eight to right there. Straight ahead 8 and out 1. So 8 and then 1.5 tenths. What did I do here? So that's 3.3. .3. All right. Steve Ryan. Bounding Basquet. 32. 13. Column 2 and a 13. 7.7. 9. That's 7.7 and 2.3 is an 11. Is that right? No, 10. 7.7, 2.3. That's a 10. 10 even. Seven furlong race. This next one will be the last furlong. So Steve Ryan's got 10. Straight ahead 7. 5, 6, 7. Leaves you 3 left over. Everybody's saving up for that final push. Blue, John S., Parfait. 63 is almost a 66. 63 is a 9. Column 3 and a 9. 8.0. 9.7 total. So 9.7 for John S. in the blue. Nine's right there. Or you could come out here. Moving out to 1.5, so that'd be 3 tenths. 9.3 to right there. You've got 9.7. Straight ahead 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tuck you right in there. And now it's fast passage. I already flipped it. Fast passage. Ken Castro. And another 45. That's a 4. Column 3 and a 4. 8.5, but 5 left over. 13.5. 13.5 for Castro. 8.3 would get you right here. Seven straight, 2 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.3. 7.3. That's 0.2. And then 6.2 left over. Is that what you got, Ken? 6.2 left over? John S., I didn't get your... John S., you moved 9. So you had 0.7 left. Okay. I'm all caught up. 0.7. All right. This is it. You got to use up as many points as you can. Marfa. 36 for Al Red Sox fan. A 10. 36 and a 10, column 3, and a 10. 7th furlong, 7.5. 8.3. So 8.3 for Al Red Sox fan. It's going to put you right there, and then you're going to have to use up 2 spaces out. That'll use it up right there. Obviously, you don't want to stop short, so 0 left for Al Red Sox fan. Now it's Sloopy. That is me. Come on, Sloopy. Oh, 21 is a 9. Column 2 and a 9. Eight point oh. Double check that. 8.0. 9.7 and a half. I had 1 point. No. I had 1.1. Excuse me. Can't read my own writing. 9.1 and a half. 9.1 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1.5. Let's see, I'm in lane 4. Can't go in, so I have to go right there. That uses everything up. 0. It's 1.5. Okay, so red. Red is Mark Russell, deputed testimony. '53's an 8. And deputed testimony is column 2 and an 8. .1. 8.1. Mark Russell. 8.8 and a half. It's 7.7 and a half left. So 8.8 and a half. 8.6. 7 and a half. 8.3, 6, 7 and a half. So 8.7 and a half leaves you .1. 0.1 left over for Mark Russell. Now we have Stratomatic Delaware Playfellow. Let me get that in the picture better. Let me move this out. Hold on. So we got to get everything in here. Playfellow Stratomatic Delaware. What's it going to be? 56. It is a 20. Not sure about that. 20. First of all, column 2 and a 20. 6.5. 6.5, 7.3. 7.3 for Phantom or for Stratomatic Delaware. 6, 7. And then 0.3. Uses it all up. This is coming down to the nitty gritty here. Black. Black is next. Phanomatic. General Practitioner. Wide open lane. Oh, a 12. 16. Column 3 and a 16. 6.8. 6.8 is and 0.2 and a half. 7 point a half. 7.1 half. Use the fraction to decide the winner if the spaces were even. Right, you do. Let's see. If it comes down to fractions, if anybody has anything left, then it's, if somebody doesn't, if it's tied up and there's nothing left, then it's whoever's on the inside lane, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have half tenth left for Phanomatic. All right, let's see white. That is Tolomeo David Moore. 11, that's a 1. Tolomeo is 2, column 2 and a 1. 8.8. 9.8 with your 1 left over. 9.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To right there. 9.36. Can't go there. 9.3, 9.6. That would put you at 9.9, so you cannot go there. So you've got 0.2 left. So right now, you're in third place anyway. You would be even if you were tied, because you're on the inside lane. Blue is up. That is John S. Parfait. 25 is a 6. Column 3 and a 6. 8.2. 8.9. 0.7 left over, so 8.9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is right there. 3, 6. 8 is right there. 3, 6, 9. So that uses everything up. And now blue. Wait a minute, that was blue. I moved Shoot. Where were you? You were right there? That should have been blue. 6, 7, 8. And then 3, 6, 9. Now it's red and white. Larry Rice. I'm sorry, Larry. I'll put you back. My Habatoni, Larry Rice. 14 is a 10. Column 2 and a 10. 7.8. 7.8. 10.8. 11.1 and a half. So I've got you with 11.1 and a half, or 11.1 and a half, yeah. Is that what you've got, Larry? You had an 8.9, right? Okay, so 11.1 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 to here. And then, let's see, row 3, or lane 3. That's 10.5. Can't do that. So that'd be 11.5 to there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, you were right there, right? Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.3. Okay, 10.1 and a half, 11.1 and a half. There we go. Has to go that way. That leaves you with 0. That's what I've got. Okay, now we're down to Bounding Basquet. Steve Ryan, 32, 13. Column 2 and a 13. 7.2. 10.2. 10.2 for Steve Ryan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to there. And if you move, that's the only thing you can do, because you go in, that'd be 2.5. If you go out, that's 1.5. So 10.1 and a half leaves you with 0.5. Now here it is, Mr. Castro. He's got 6.2 left over. This could be a little interesting here. 24, it's not a 13, it's an 11. 11, fast passage, column 3, and an 11. 7.3, 13.5. 13.5. 10. 10, and then you're in row 5 or lane 5. 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 10.6, 11, 12.6. Wow. One more tenth and you could move there. That's 12.6. I guess you could go out, huh? 10.3. 11.3. 11.4 and a half. 12.4 and a half. 13.4 and a half. 13.4 and a half put you right there, and you've got 13.5. $13.4 and a half. Leaves you with a half point, half a tenth. Whew. So, let's see. Sloopy wins it. I got lucky. I cheated. No. I did not cheat. The only thing I cheated with was I actually drew the same horse I had last week. That was very lucky. And then purple. So Red Sox fan had nothing left. Red and white. Larry Rice had nothing left. So Castro gets second by my check. Castro in second. That's a nice race right there for a 17 rated horse. And then Al Red Sox fan third. Had the inside lane, and then red and white was Larry Rice, fourth. And then white, white had 2/10 left. And then solid red, Mark Russell had 1/10. So white does win fifth. And then Mark Russell sixth. Steve Ryan, yellow. And then Stratomatic Delaware. Steve Ryan gets seventh. Stratomatic Delaware, eighth. And then Fanomatic had half tenth left and blue. John S. So Fanomatic gets ninth. John S. 10th. So there is the final look. That's what I come up with. Hope that's right. Use the betting odds on the chart, see what the payoff was. I'm not sure how to even do the odds. How do you do that? I haven't even. Thank you, Stratomatic Delaware. Thank you, guys. So how do you do it, Ken? I haven't read it. If you can tell me quickly. Find the total rating of all the horses in the race. Oh. Okay. Total ratings of all the horses. Whew. I don't know that we want to do that right now. I don't have a calculator. My brain's not that good. So thank you guys for joining me. I love it. I enjoy it immensely. It's especially fun with you guys playing too. I was lucky. Now I'm going to add these to the existing points, and anybody new will get the same points as the place that you finished. And then we'll, keep an average. 10 horses moved decimal. Oh. Which game do I like better between this one and Turfmaster? I like playing this one with you guys better than with Turfmaster and having to show you all your cards, and I probably like this one better anyway. I mean, I think there's more strategy, maybe. I don't know. I think there is probably a little more strategy in this one. I mean, look at Ken Castro, man. Both these races, I mean, I'm learning right along with you guys. When do I think I'll do the Win Place or Shell? I'm not sure. I was going to try to do it last night, but it didn't work out. But I'll try to get that out sometime, maybe Friday, which is a ways off. But, I mean, look at the last two races. Okay, D. Scott Howard won last week, and he trailed almost the whole race till the end. He saved up. Patience, and then he charged at the very end and won the race by half tenth, but he still won. And then today, Ken Castro does a great job showing that patience again and charging at the end. Gets second place with a horse that's rated 17. A 17. That's a column 3 horse. So I mean, that's just, it's hard to have patience, and that's another thing about having that inside lane. You feel like you just got to go full bore all the way around, you know, and on that inside lane, because there's really nothing. There's nothing in front of you. There's nobody beside you, really. You know, it's up to you to basically pace the race. And neither time has running the inside lane, using up all your points, neither time has that paid off. So you got to think about that. You got to think about that inside lane. It's like Ken said, if I have the inside lane, I'm probably going to move out one at least, maybe on that very first move. Maybe stop one short and move out one. Like if I had an 8, this was 8, I move 7 and move out one. Save up a little bit, block this horse a little bit, mix things up. That's kind of my thoughts. You could even stop 2 short, move out one. Really foul things up for this horse. You know, he's got to move in, use up some tenths there, and then, you know, sure, they can go around, but they're going to have to use up all their points. So I think that's one way to attack the inside lane. I don't think you want to stay on that inside lane all the way around and use up everything all the way. That's just my thoughts. And I wasn't going to share that, but I did. So, because who knows when I'll have the inside lane. I may never. Unless I race on my own, which I was going to do, and try it out. So, all right, guys, let's see. 2 hours. It was actually less than 2 hours because we took time setting up and, of course, the time here at the end. So it was probably hour 55-ish. Unless you're a 24 plus horse, yeah, there's not too many of those. There might be one in this whole set. There might be one horse that's a 24. I don't recall. Yeah, man, there might have been one. 23s and 24s can stay inside all the way around. Well, even still, yeah. Secretariat's a 25 and 73. You're gonna try them. So Stratomatic Delaware, you have this game, or did you? Are you lucky enough to have this game? Oh yeah, I've got, let's see, Steve gave me some extra horses. Is Secretariat one of them? War Story. American Pharaoh is a 24. Maybe, yeah, Secretariat was one of them. Where is it? Let me dig it out. Hold on. No, Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit is a 24. War Admiral's a 22. You could shed scans of some horses. Oh, you made it from picks. Took from last week. Okay. How'd you find out Secretariats of 25? Did you find those? You could do that. We could do like an all-time greats race. Like next week, we might do an all-time greats. If Steve, if you've got a lot of those horses, you found pics of horses online. Okay, you're doing it the right way. I mean, that's other than paying $250 for one, or getting blessed by one with one, like I did. That's probably the next best way to do it. Harris Jessup, you may be selling it. Not sure which horses are with it. Well, let me know. I'll put it on there. I'll put it on the Facebook page and try to get it sold for you. Oh yeah, I know. I knew you were making it just for yourself, but yeah, maybe next week we'll do like an all-time greats. If we can get it, if I can figure out if I can get enough horses. We got War Admiral Seabiscuit. We've got War Story. Let's see. Wait a minute. Those are different ratings for some reason. Ratings is 6. We got American Pharaoh is 20 or 24. So I've got 3. Is there any more 20? Nope. So Seabiscuit, War Admiral, and American Pharaoh. Then there's probably one in here. We could do Sonny's Halo again. We could dig him out. I think there is a 24 in here I could dig out. So I've got about 4. But yeah, Steve, if you want to laminate horses from 2015, okay? If you could send those, that'd be great. If you had like some all-time greats horses, we could do an all-time greats race next week. Everybody's got a great horse. Oh, you got the 1974 set? Possibly for sale? Yeah, we could do a draft. I mean, it's kind of... Yeah, we could do that. We could pull out names and then... or go by... I'll pull out 10 horses, 10 at all-time greats if I can round them up. And then according to finish, either your average or your finish this week, that'll be a draft order, and we'll draft horses. That sounds good for next week. Sounds good to me. All right, guys, that's going to wrap this up. Thank you again for joining me, sticking around for a couple hours on this Sunday. I'm going to get out of here for now. You guys have a great day. Until next time, take care and God bless.